Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ. And make sure you hit that like button. We're on a 2-game win streak in Pac-12 play. And we're 3-0 in the conference. And we're going up against Oregon, who is probably one of the most consistent teams in our conference. And they're usually the team on the other side of the conference that usually wins consistently. And they're ranked in the top 20 usually. And here is no different. They do have a lower ranked offense, but here they start out with a kick return, and look at Hill back to receive the opening kick, and he's going to take this one all the way to the house. 100 yards on that return. And wow, what a way to open this episode up with a kick return from Oregon. So we come back out onto the field. Remember, our last two strategies have been just give the ball to Denzel Knox and Jay Taylor and let them carry us. So here we're going to give the ball off to Knox. He's getting up the middle for only a gain of 1 on that one, close to the 45-yard line. So 3rd and 9. Here is Jennings scrambling out to the right side. He's going to get rid of it. He's got Champagne Green for a gain of just 4 yards. And we're actually going to line up to go for it. We got to be aggressive in these conference games. So here on a 4th and 5, throwing across the middle, there is Raheem Akusi, 13 yards, and a first down past the 50. So now 1st and 10 from the shotgun. Here's a throw out to the right side. There's Champagne Green, who was shaken up a couple of games ago, but he is back, and he's just getting fully healthy, and that's a gain of 9 for him. On a 3rd and 1, here's another throw back to him, and he's getting open. He's got the speed to separate from these nickel corners, and he's showing it early on. So 1st and 10 from the shotgun. Here's Jennings scrambling out to the right side. He's going to throw across the middle. He's got a man. That's Mark Harrell. Man, I love Mark Harrell. He's just been filling in everywhere. That time he was lined up on the outside. He cuts across the middle. So 1st and goal, handoff to Knox, and he finishes off this drive. That is a 5-yard touchdown run for our touchdown leader. So they do have a couple of guys on offense. Rick Clark is leading them at quarterback. He's 6 foot, 235. He is a tank. So you know he's going to be scrambling and breaking a bunch of tackles with all that weight on him. Then they got Kevin Allen, who is actually 30 pounds lighter pretty much, and he's a decent running back. And then they have Isaiah Crocker at senior. This is kind of his first year getting the full-time starting position, and we'll see what he does in this game. So here's Allen starting out this game with the carry up the middle, and that's a stop. Neil Bond's getting in. He's been coming around the last couple of games. He is our starter at defensive tackle. So 3rd and 9, throw out to the left side. There's a big hit, and Crocker does come up with it, but James Will Smith cannot jar the ball loose. So now a 2nd and 9. Here's a throw across the middle. Here's Brewer this time beating Andrew Jordan. You won't see that a lot. He gets beat on the slant route, and that is a first down. So 1st and 10, Hill with a carry up the middle. He's breaking a tackle, getting a big hole up the middle. He's already got a touchdown in this game. He gets 12 yards on that one. So now a 3rd and 12 from the pistol formation. 3 wide receivers set. They're running the screen pass out to the right, but we're going to get there. That's Joe Forrest on the tackle that time, and that's a loss of 3 yards. That just pushes them out of field goal range, but they're going to attempt this anyway. This is a long field goal, and the kick is up, and it's not even close as Champagne Green thinks twice about it before returning it, and he ends up kneeling it. So we take back over close to the 50-yard line. Here's Matt Pollard with the juke move, and he moves inside for an 11-yard gain. And you got to love Matt Pollard. Moving over to tight end, he's a selfless player. So 1st and 10. Here's a throw across the middle, and that's overthrown and picked off by Ingram at safety. And that's going to be the first turnover in a while, I remember, from Drayvon Jennings. I mean, he's been pretty clean the last couple games after that loss to Auburn. And he turns the ball over on that one. So here is Allen on a carry up the middle. He gets 15 yards, and that's enough for a first down up the middle. So now they're right back where they were at the field goal attempt. Here's a run by Allen, avoids a tackler, and moves the ball forward for 9 yards and a first down. So 2nd and 10. They love to run this pistol. They hand it off to Tyler Hill this time, and he's losing 2 yards. So now we get him down to a 3rd and 12 as this second quarter does begin. Here's a throw across the middle to Jenkins, and he can't hold on. He hears footsteps on that one, and this time they're going to kick another field goal. Are they crazy? But this one doesn't have enough legs. And wow, just under the crossbar, And now we take back over 2 missed field goals by Oregon. So here's Raheem Akusi on the next drive. He's getting a catch on the right side. That's a gain of 19 and a first down. So fast forward now at the 30-yard line. Here's a play action fake, a wide open Champagne Green. He's been open quite a bit in this game, and nobody can guard him in that nickel position. He gets a gain of 14. So 2nd and 7. Here is Denzel Knox with the carry up the middle. He's using his helmet that time, using his shoulder pad, using his pad length, and getting below the defenders, moving the pile, and getting a first down. But here he is finishing off this drive from that pistol formation. I love the pistol with this offense, especially with Denzel Knox behind, and he gets the touchdown and gives us a 7-point lead. So here is Allen on the next drive. He's getting another carry, and you know they're a run-heavy team, as that is a gain of 8. So from the pistol again, here is Clark. This time he's going to scramble it up himself, and he's using that big body and dragging a couple of defenders, and he's getting 10 yards on that scramble. So a minute and a half left here in the first half. Clark, he's going to scramble again, and look at him fighting forward for that yardage. He gets another gain of 11, and that's another first down. So 3rd and 2, close to the 20. We finally get some pressure, and he's going down. And look who it is. It's Terrence Miller. And with that sack, he is the all-time leading sack getter for San Jose State with 31 in his career. Congratulations to Terrence Miller. So now they do line up to kick this long field goal, but this time they are within range, and they do hit it. And that's how we end up here with 25 seconds left here in the first half. A little bit of time left, and we have 3 timeouts. There's a wide open Raheem Akusi, and that's a gain of about 25 on that, and that's a first down. So now here is Jennings, about 20 seconds left. He's going to scramble out to the right and get out of bounds, and that's going to be a 10-yard gain. So now we still got 3 timeouts left, 12 seconds left. Here is Jennings. He's going to buy a little time and throw this one deep, and he's got Matt Pollard down the field inside the 20. That's a gain of 32, and we call our first timeout there, and we actually have time to run one more play. Here's a throw out to the right side. There's Champagne Green getting inside the 5, and we have a decision to make. Do we go for it or kick the field goal? And we make a smart decision here, just taking the points and getting on the board as we go into halftime here with the 17-10 lead. This is turning out to be a pretty good game. Let's go to the second half. So here to start the second half, here we go. We just need to hold this offense, keep holding this offense in check, and we need to keep running the ball. Here's Denzel Knox. Here's a carry up the middle. On the counter play, he gets a gain of 8, and that makes it a 2nd and 2. Past the 50 now. Here's a throw out to the right. There's Matt Pollard. He's been moving across the field quite a bit as I've been lining him up in slot lately. Any way to get him on the field. Here's Knox with the counter out to the left side. He makes a move and gets 11 yards on that one, and that's a first down for Knox. He's up to 65 yards on 13 carries. Here's another whip route to the right side, and Champagne Green cannot be guarded this game. That's a 10-yard gain, his 7th catch of this game. So 1st and 10. Here is Jennings. Throw out to the right side. He's got Denzel Knox with the swing pass out to the right. He fumbles it, but luckily Sammy Baldwin is there to pick it up. So we do eventually get it inside the 5-yard line on a 4th and goal, actually. And Jay Taylor gets in. He gets the touchdown, and we take the 14-point lead. So we use up a whole lot of clock on that drive, as here is Allen getting the carry to the right side out of the pistol formation, and he's only getting a gain of 1 on that one, bringing it to a 3rd and 7. They run a draw. Here's Allen again, but we're not falling for that. There's Michael Cummings on the tackle, and we force the punt. And now we have a chance to take a 3-score lead. So here's Denzel Knox. This offensive line has been blocking really well lately the last 3 games. He's got an 11-yard gain on that one and a first down. So now here is Jennings. He's going to throw the ball deep. He's got a man. That's Sammy Baldwin downfield. How do you forget about the fastest guy on the field? And he gets his first catch of the game, I guess. And that's a gain of 27. So now a 2nd and 6 throw out to the right side, and there's Baldwin again. Touchdown, San Jose, and we go up by 21 points. So now 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Can Oregon put together a drive? And they just continue to run the ball. That's a gain of 3 by Kevin Allen. So now from the pistol again, 3rd and 7. Here's a screen pass out to the right. But look at Andrew Jordan. He's coming up with the hit. And we force another punt. They cannot pass the ball at all in this game. So now as this third quarter winds down, here's a quick throw out to the right side. There's Sammy Baldwin, and he coughs it up. And look at Cunningham, falls on it, and we're going to eventually run him down. Knox does get the tackle and saves a touchdown, but now Oregon takes back over inside our 30-yard line. So here's the throw across the middle. He's got Jenkins, and he's only getting a gain of 8 on that one, bringing it to a 3rd and 4. We know what's coming now. No, it's not a run. Here's Clark trying to scramble himself, and he's got a lot of room, and he finds some room up the middle, somehow wiggles his way up inside the 7-yard line. So now here's Clark. This time he's going to run again, and look at that strength, 235. He's using it, and that's a touchdown for Rick Clark, as he hasn't been able to throw the ball at all, but he's using that strength when he's running the ball. So now we have a 2-score lead. Here's Jennings scrambling out to the right. He's going to find Jay Taylor out of the backfield, getting a gain of 14, and that's his first catch of the game. So now a 2nd and 5. Here's another carry, and look at Denzel Knox. Man, this offensive line has just been manhandling the Pac-12 the last 2 games, and now it's bled over into this game. Here is Denzel Knox, another big hole, 9 yards. So 2nd and 1 now, past the 50, to the 45, and look at Jay Taylor getting depleted on that one. Man, he's lucky he didn't fumble. So 3rd and 4, here's another carry, and we thought we could get away with a run on that one, and we don't get the first. So we line up on a 4th down conversion. Here's Jennings scrambling out to the right. He's going to lob it to the sideline, and look at Sammy Baldwin with the hands, 13 yards on the sideline, and that keeps the clock moving and moves the chains. So now here is Denzel Knox with the carry up the middle to continue this drive. He's got 120 yards rushing as we continue to move the ball with him. Here is another hole right up the middle, and Denzel Knox just punishing everybody in his way. He's got 130 yards rushing as we get inside the 5 one more time, and Denzel Knox finishes that carry off with the touchdown. And man, this guy is just having himself a phenomenal year, and we're now up by 21. So Oregon has one last chance, down 21 points. They're trying to scramble out to the right, but that's going to be a sack, and that's Terrence Miller again, so he adds to that career total of 32. So now 3rd and 11. Screen pass out to the right, and look who's there. You know we couldn't get through a video without mentioning Andre Armstead's name. He gets a big-time stop on that one, forcing a 4th and 16. One last play. The pressure's right in there right away. And look at this. I mean, James Jackson Jr., take another look. He goes in unblocked, and he gets in there within a split second, and he gets almost a sack, and Andre Armstead finishes him off, and that's exactly how you want to just finish a game versus a ranked opponent at that. And to add insult to injury, there is Jay Taylor breaking free on the next play. 34 yards and a touchdown, and what a way to finish it off. We win this game by 4 touchdowns, and wow, 3-game win streak. We've recovered nicely from this Auburn loss, and I think we're on our way back up to the top. It's going to be a hard climb because there are a lot of teams that are going to be undefeated in front of us, but this has been great. I mean, just winning these games on the road and at home and taking care of business on defense. We've definitely improved a lot there in that department, and you can just see it here. Look at the stats. I mean, they had 132 yards of offense in this game, 47 passing yards. I mean, that should just show you the dominance that they had. And even then, they had no turnovers. That just shows that they could even just move the ball. They didn't even have to turn the ball over. They just couldn't move the ball. So, I mean, our defense has been balling out. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit that like button, because we're coming back with more SJSU Dynasty. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.